in the sack. Make a $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked. I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'ma kill him. Nah, playing no games with you. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you. Nah, I laid down the game for you. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you. Own the whole thing for you. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you. Gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cuz. It's for the pieces I took off the Monopoly board. Hey, y'all false claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a nobody tripping, handle business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm about to fast time it up. Check. It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap last time that I checked. I was selling in the sack. Make a $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked. This balance I deliver daily. For every in these streets, trying to feed the babies. The single mama's working hard not to miss a payment. And dirty money get washed on royalty statements. Black owners in this game are powerful racists. Young rides, how you end up in Georgia, how you end up in penthouses, end up in cars. It's how you start off a end up a boss. It's how you win the whole thing and live with sweat dripping down your face. Cause the mission was last time that I checked. It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap last time that I checked. I was selling in the sack. Make a $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked.
I got the front and in the back. We on the way and that's a fact. This real, this ain't rap. Where everybody wanna act pro-black. The last lie you heard, this ain't that. This, that, I didn't. Made it out the gutter. Nip told you the middleman. I told you wearing they clothes, I wear my own. Y'all get on y'all label, I own my own. Hey, Mill, I remember all that game you thought me. Round and get played by the label owners. Talk that to these Adrian Broner, but secure the window, don't let the game over. Cause when this game over, it's really game over. And all they do is play the game till this game over. And you be giving game like a big brother mission, never let them take it from us.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap last time that I checked. I was selling in the sack. Make a $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and come next. Last time that I checked.
We got London on the track.
Hey. Nigga, $2. What that cool go? Much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hope. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk, and get back.
Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. I know that it's difficult. I'm stacking this paper, it's sort of habitual. I feel residual and f***ing your like it's part of my ritual, part of the visual. But money you give me it's typical. I wanted it physical. $1 million I count up in intervals. Without it I'm miserable. Don't wanna fall off, so I'm all in my bag. Thinking God like it's biblical. I know it's gonna solve every problem I have. I bought on the principle. Remember the teachers is all of my. Now look all of them pitiful. And all of a sudden I'm so good at math. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up. Count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die, but you can't live without it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die. Uno, dos, tres. Big bills, big bills. I fell in love with big wheels and quick thrills. My running tip drills, can't sit still. Don't give a if it kills. It mixed well. I'm only counting big bills, big bills. I fell in love with big wheels and quick thrills. My running tip drills, can't sit still. Don't give a if it kills. It mixed well. I'm only counting. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Proceed with caution. I heard if you taste it, it only results in a hole in your heart. I take the whole cake and I won't leave a portion. It's only an organ. Thank God mama couldn't afford it. The loneliest orphan. I flip my misfortune and grow me a fortune. My rollie is scorching. The hated is slowly endorsing. Not coldly important. My beside me like Tommy and Martin. We ballin' your courtin'. The with your like we turning your heart in. She don't need a. She from all of the money we countin'. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die, but you can't live without it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die.
Make you log off. And if you Hold up, somebody on their way. Hold up, I would've grown all day. Hold up, somebody can't relate.
Black
Hold up,
Panther.
stay down with no faking. Go up, top down, I'm in racing. Go up, wild, I'm in dangerous. Go up, my crowd in rotation, yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up, the place 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 up.
Down, go to the down. I see cuz jogging down, jogging down. Got Benjamin Franklin on my T-Bano. So drop from the jungle. I keep it on me, I leave you puzzle. Bang, I'm the black card on her, my knee longer than hair on her. That cavity, and I'm to her, that salary. Saudi, are you on 10 yet? You know, he's still such a feeling from your body.
Up.
Are you on 10 yet? Hold up. Do you have yet? Jury on Windex. Woo! 80 my Rolex. Might make back to Ben pseudo coming out. Black on black again. I might go to trim. I been built to win. I don't exit here. Too much flexing here. Too much bread to get. I've been stretching up. Ain't no catching up. I don't rest enough. I don't plan for luck. I keep working hard. Who keep blessing us? I'm on the 10 and I need a 10. The made of my M a week. December been good to me. Not even Kendrick can humble me. Too rich to go do the least. Tryna become a way bigger. My teeth is like 10 apiece. TDE family to the A+. I got my grades up. I had no backup. Now run the check up. The place up. The place up.
Somebody pop all day. Hold up. Somebody on their way. Hold up. I would've grown all day. Hold up. Somebody can't relate. Hold up. Stay down with no faking. Go up. Top down. I've been racing. Go up. Wild, I'm in dangerous. Go up. My crowd in rotation. Yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait. Are you on 10 yet? Somebody on 10.
Originality come up. Came in my car and it's sweet like a cabinet saying they after me. Ain't no one after me, baby. Mama used to work at the Applebee's. Somebody called my phone, yeah. I'ma send that voicemail. I don't even check my voicemail. Big weight, I'ma need a horse scale. Like it was once in the winter. What told the next in the summer? This here's not for beginners, yeah. Came back, went to jail, left jail, went to Benny Hunter, Kenny County. Got the swagger on me. Yeah, different fabric on me. Yeah, different on it. Yeah, married to the game. Yeah, holy matrimony. Yeah, oops, joke. Someone stage again. From up to stadium. I took my shot and made it in.
Somebody pop all day. Hold up. Somebody on their way. Hold up. I would've grown all day. Hold up. Somebody can't relate. Hold up. Stay down with no faking. Go up. Top down. I've been racing. Go up. Wild, I'm in dangerous. Go up. My crowd in rotation. Yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up. The place 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 up.
Like the Energizer, yeah, I'm supplying no like Elijah. In the cut, no, might run a compartmentalizer. They say life is a, and if that is the case, then I'm finna surprise. And no, I am not an advisor, but I do advise you to pay attention. Never need to mention I'm the heads. Finna push it to the ledge. Yeah, I'm my meds. Ain't got no love for the feds. Can they fin go to your head? Me watch where you tread. I'm finna kill it instead. I'm finna, well, like I never done it, and I wanna run it, and I wanna keep it going and going like infinity. Be the only entity to ever rip it apart from the start like this, from a heart like this, and a million miles a minute, no nitrous, do it righteous. I've been down this road before. Everybody think that they do, but they don't. Swear to God that they would, but they won't. Spitting riddles in the middle of a pastime. Me and my mom feeling the vibe like yeah, finna get it like yeah. I done made $20 million. I don't flex to be acknowledged. At this point, it's common knowledge. All you haters been abolished. You in the club throwing dollars, but I'm saving mine so my kids go to college. Or maybe whatever they wanna do. Just as long as they never say, Daddy blew $20 million. Ay, he had to flex to be acknowledged. Ay, he in the club throwing dollars, and I cannot afford to send me to college. Ay, Daddy just wanna be loved, just like everybody wanna be accepted. Ay, but somehow he had neglected me and my mama for all of this rap. Ay, no, I can up with that. Ay, no, I can up with that. Who you know dropped the album back again? I'm back again and snap again. That ain't no other way to write it, yes, happening, cause I've been living in a world of my own. Leave me alone, I'm in the zone where I've been prone to Detroit. You cannot avoid this, whack, have annoyed this. Yes, you know I enjoy this. Preach, yeah, I'm trying to reach everybody in the streets, putting words to the beat. Each one, teach one, yeah, I'm trying to reach one. Who the beats one? That be me on the top to the east one. Tell me how you really want to do it right now. Turn up, shout out everybody, no one heard of this, heard of us. We ain't going nowhere, it's a herd of us. Hold up, roll up, levitating like I'm David Blaine. Living a dream like I'm David Ames. Talk all you want, we are not the same. Step in the spot that ain't know the name. So more albums my first week than Harry Styles and Katy Perry. That ain't a sign of the times, then I don't know what is, man. It's scary, cause I've been blowing up like C4, and I'm 3 for 3 like a free throw. Anybody hating on the boy, take a step back and then now my phone blowing up like ring. Like ring. That Kevin Durant, I'm a champion. Check the numbers, I'm a champion. Can't sleep on the boy anymore, but the haters that love to hate gon' Star-Lord, champion. Know the name and they know the alias, that's for sure. Gave him 44, now here's 44 more.
Oh, y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna get that Kendrick and that LOX, huh? Yeah. Y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna get that Lock and Kendrick? That Styles P, that Jay, that Kendrick? Oh, y'all think it's games being played around here, huh? Well, they not. Ladies in the air!
The damage that we do is severe. The reinvention of the fresh, brand new every year. Them hit them in his blood.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. The Charlotte Hornets begin the game with the basketball. To Nick Batum. Walker. Batum. Nobody even close to him. Nick Batum strikes with the basket.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Count the bucket for 2.
Stepping east, then stepping west, and laying the ball right down the line.
Covering all areas of the map. To Batum.
I like this double team right now.
Walker to Nick Batum. Not loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. The pass set it all up.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Walker. Oh, a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Walker to Batum. Oh, Carter with the rejection. Falls out. Last touch by Zach LaVine. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in. Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win?
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Hey, look, this is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get 1 million+ views the next day.
Walker with the basketball. Down a point. Nice pass to set things up. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
That's called a grown man play, Ed. Someone's trying to get featured on SportsCenter tonight.
Walker into the front court. Down by 1. To Nick Batum. Baseline drive. Shot from the lane won't go. To Markkanen. Here's a chance from long range. Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Walker. To Batum. Nice pass to set things up. Jumper's good.
That's the kind of defense they're going to play on him all night. Even though he made that shot, he knows there's nothing easy about this game.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Woo! This rookie is a high flyer. He brings that kind of pro-am vibe to the NBA, and it's fun to watch.
Hornets have the basketball. To Nick Batum. Walker. Sizing up the defense. To Kemba Walker. Won't go down. To Chris Dunn. Cody Zeller snatching it out of the air.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
5 on the shot clock. Stuffs it down with authority.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Hornets right now in possession. From the outside, no good.
Me and you.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Into the front court, it's Walker. Margins 8. Zach LaVine able to recover with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
The free throw, good. And they add one more to the lead. It's up to 11. And the Hornets take the timeout. Talk things over here in the first quarter. Walker. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw is good to finish off the three-point play. And the margin down to 8. Jay, 27 wins a year ago for the Bulls. What can this team be?
They have the potential to be a playoff team, but in order for that to happen, a lot of guys need to take that major next step in their careers. Lauri Markkanen needs to step up. Chris Dunn, his backup role. What position will he play at the PG spot? Wendell Carter, their first-round draft pick, and also Jabari Parker. He is the key cog in this wheel. If he is healthy and plays to the level of expectation that we know he can, this team can make the playoffs.
So Walker. Shot clock to 4 for Charlotte. Deep 2 there, won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Chris Dunn. Levine. Lays it up and in.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Hornets at the controls of this one. To Batum. And that's a backcourt violation. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Substitutions, Chicago.
Parker. Oh, a lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. To Lopez. Off the assist.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Parker. Nothing going here on that drive. From the painted area, won't go down. Navigating through traffic. He throws it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Parker. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
So he hits the first, misses the second. Gets it in the left corner. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Cody Zeller. Lets it fly from long range. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Now a timeout coming here from the Hornets coach as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play.
Buy one or more tickets before the end of today's game.
Parker into the front court. Down a bundle. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
From long range. Tough shot. Well defended. Charlotte with the basketball. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
It's going to be a long road back, I'm not going to lie to you. But it's only the first quarter, and that's exactly what you needed. You needed to see the ball go in a couple of times.
Bump him. Wait on it. Go, sir. Stop. Hey.
Free throws coming up.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2.
That's a bucket. That's a bucket. Number 14. Run.
To Parker.
Double.
And he finishes at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Get down. Half court. Here come. Yep.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Has a chance, gets a look, and a putback slam.
And that's what he does. I love players like this. We don't need to draw any plays for you to go out and get yours.
To Lopez. Cody Zeller swats it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Robin Lopez, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammates with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Parker with it. His guys down big. Slams it down. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They look lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
And a nice finish at the rim.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
A bad pass, and the Bulls have it.
Why not? Let's keep the crowd in it.
It goes down.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Don't let him split. Don't let him split.
And the basket good at the rim.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Parker into the front court. Looking to make something happen. And stuffs it home.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
For three. Not going down here. Deep three at the buzzer. Three at the buzzer is good. And a fitting close to this one. They're right back in it. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Knocks it down from mid-range.
The assist from number 45, Denzel.
Couldn't keep it in. Out off Jeremy Lamb. Pass to the rim.
Let it go, don't touch it.
Terrific hustle. Ball stays in play. Charlotte basketball. Layup goes down. Well done.
Number 6,
I'm on D.
To Lopez. Cashes in for two.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Here comes the screen. Shot clock. It's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Rebound comes to Chicago. Lobs it up. Hornets have the basketball. Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Tosses. Throws it up. Oh, blocked away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Robin Lopez tips it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
There's a pass stolen by Chicago.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Free throw's good. It's a three-point play. This big first half continues.
Defense. Defense, let's go.
To Nick Batum. Fires the three. Not getting the bounce. 4-3. Oh, that's how it's done.
C to 3, B to 3. Some young players look like deer in headlights out there on the court. But you got something different. You got that moxie.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust.
Subbing in for the Charlotte Hornets, number 15, Kemba Walker.
Walker to Batum. No, Carter with the rejection.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball. Especially in the draft room, you have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Give it to him. Kemba Walker. He's now 4 for 6.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Trying to cash in, and he hits.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Hornets right now in possession. Walker. No, I missed a short.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Fires the 3. That's how you defend.
Shoot or shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Timeline, it's Walker. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. Walker to Nick Batum. The Hornets with 4 to shoot. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
Hey, match up. Take my.
Here's Lopez. Down low. Off the assist.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Give it to him. Kemba Walker. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Finish that. That's out of bounds off a ball.
I'll say this, great young talent, but needs to really start making better decisions and protecting the ball.
Batum to Kemba Walker.
Yep. Screen on your right.
Nearing impossible. No getting through.
5, Ed. That's 5 blocks tonight.
Hands up.
And count the basket.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Smith now into the front court. Down a bundle to Batum. Has a look. Wide open look. Won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Hornets grab it.
Come on, it's important. Pick up.
To Nick Batum.
Go to the roll. Screen's coming. Here it is. Wait on it. Shoot it.
Has a chance. Rebound taken in by Chicago.
I got some for him.
Here we go. My ball.
To Wendell Carter.
When you open, shoot it.
Beyond the arc for three. Now that's a contest. To Walker. Nothing going here on that drive. It's Carter with the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Oh, bad pass, and the Bulls have it. To Lopez. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at.
Robin Lopez trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 76% from the line.
Wait on it. Go, sir. Stop.
Chicago possession. And scores. Strong take.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Walker knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Walker to Batum. Oh, he had it. It's Chicago ball.
I got ball. You got to get up on that. Run. Here I come.
To Lopez. Short jumper won't fall.
Make that.
Walker with the basketball. His guy's down big. That one off the mark. It's no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Got him. Be up, baby. Be up.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's a problem city.
Hey, screen.
To Kemba Walker. Gets the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Entering the game for Charlotte, number 2, Martin Williams.
Batum. Why even?
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Jay, they're lucky they get the ball back. Down to 5 on the 24. Here's a chance from long range. Won't go down.
I got double.
To Zach LaVine.
I'm here. Oh, yeah.
I got your help.
Marking it.
Here we go.
Lets it fly from long range. Message received. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And look out. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
From long range, that won't go. And a putback slam.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Hornets at the controls of this one. pt2. Nice pass to get things going.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
To Levine. For 3. Charlotte has the board. Walker into the front court. Looking to make something happen.
Screen left coming, screen left coming, screen left.
Nothing going here on that drive.
Here we go.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out. Committing a hard foul or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw good to cap off the 3-point play as they continue to open things up here in the 3rd quarter. Passed it off, and look out. Big finish at the rim.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Got him.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
Charlotte with the basketball. Terrific vision and finishes strong.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
There you go. Watch him. I got you here. Right here. Right here.
To Chris Dunn. Levine.
Come on. Help.
Chicago with 4 to shoot. Fires the 3, and he buries it.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the 3-point arc. Anytime... shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
Baseline drive. Whoa, what a finish.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with it. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Be right.
To Parker. 4-3. A gift for the Frenchman. Tony Parker hits the wide open 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Markkanen. Dunn. Goes to the left side. Fires the 3. Jay, I don't know if you call that the shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that one.
Charlotte basketball.
Wait on it.
Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Going to launch beyond the arc. It's no good. Shot's not going down.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into... Get to the free throw line. See the ball go in the hole.
My ball.
To Parker. Tony Parker. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Beyond the arc for 3. No good. That's great defense. To Parker. From the painted area, won't go down. Trying to cash in.
That's no good. See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know to scout him.
That ends the third quarter. Nice cushion for the Bulls. Hornets with the first possessions here in the fourth quarter. And this has not been one of their better performances to this point. They've been out of sorts all afternoon.
And one of the most difficult challenges we have in this life is when we bring our personal life into our workspace. It looks like they were never in the game to begin with.
Throws it down.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
To Chris Dunn. Nice pass to set things up.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
For the Sherman.
Jeremy Lamb at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. Chicago basketball. To Chris Dunn. Carter. Surveys the floor. Here's a chance from long range.
That ball.
To Parker. And they call it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Substitutions, Charlotte. Subbing in for the Bulls, number 8, Zach Levine.
Walker. Goes reverse to lay it in.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
To Chris Dunn. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Wait on it.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Into the front court, it's Walker. Down a bundle. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great.
Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball 101. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. He'll run the offense. Jumper's good.
Rock-a-bye, baby. Oh, yeah, he rocked him to sleep on that one.
Double.
To Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine doing what he does best. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
No, pass stolen by the Hornets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Walker. Lets it fly from long range. And Kemba Walker, muscle memory, puts a good use there.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Walker. To Nick Batum. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Nikola Batum at the line for 2 shots. A career 83% free throw shooter. Nope, first one does not go. Missed the second. 0 for 2. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Parker with it. His guys down big. Screen coming to Batum. Wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Great looking vision. Cody Zeller pins it. 8 now. From long range. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Parker. Here comes the screen. Baseline drive to Nick Batum. For 3. Can't get the bounce. Chicago with the possession. Curling inside. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point. No foul.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Parker. To Batum. Around the perimeter. Batum. Shot clock to 4 for Charlotte. Deep 2 there, won't go. To Wendell Carter.
Here we go, we got him. Yep. All right here.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Parker. The Hornets with 4 to shoot. Great feed. Batum. Rebound Markkanen. Bulls with the basketball. To Markkanen.
I'm here. Rotate.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Parker into the front court. Looking to make something happen.
Come right.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
I got your help. Don't worry. Come on.
To Levine.
Got him. Here we go.
Carter.
I'm hillside.
Fires the 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Hornets have the basketball. Parker.
Got you through. Screen left. Here we go. Watch that cutter. I got the cutter. Watch the cutter.
To Nick Batum. And counted at the rim.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Cleans it up. Offensive board. To Chris Dunn. And a pass taken away by Charlotte. To Parker. Oh, had him going there for a second. Screen coming. Parker. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Cody Zeller, couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. First try at the line, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first.
Good shot, man. Yeah. Yep. Roll. Hey. Wait on it.
To Markkanen.
You got him.
Hey.
4-3.
That's his fourth first.
Knocks down the first. Second and 3. Got it. And he hits all 3 free throws. Hornets right now in possession.
Wait on it.
To Parker. Deep right corner. Batum. Shot clock winding down to Batum. And scores.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. The Bulls take this one as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. How could you wish you never let me have no time for that? Let me got no time for that. How could you move it like you call you back? Leave me alone. You, but I got no time for that. You was my little, I was fine with that. How you just gon' play me? I ain't fine with that. Thinking about you daily, crazy while I'm flexing. Oh, we was flexing. Always I told you that you be a star. Goals in our checklist. Question or check your messages. Knew that I go from the start. Or she was texting. And she called. Leaving them gone. Dropping the top of my car, ayy. I cannot click, man, she playing the part, yeah. Ayy, life is, you are like dark, ayy. Asking myself how I, she leave her like in the dark, like, leave me alone. Running out the bus, leave me alone. You done a bus, leave me alone. Running out the leave me alone, you can't play me, I'm just till I'm lazy like a throwback. You ain't know that, my like I'm Lil Kodak. No, where it ain't good at. I can't sweat you, I'm like who that? I can't sweat you, I don't do that, no. Hey, tell you the truth, I ain't want you to depart. Hey, I'm with you, but I can't with you, cause you different, you can't play your part, no. Hey, tell you the truth, I'm with you from the start. Hey, I can't stop playing a part, like,